Ah, goodbye to the port and brandy, to the vodka and the stag, to the Smedic and the Harpic and the bottle draft and keg. As I sat looking up at the Guinness that I could never figure out how your man stayed up on the surfboard after 14 pints of stout. I dreamt a dream the other night, I couldn't sleep a wink. The rats were trying to count the sheep, I was trying to get off the drink. There was footsteps in the parlour, voices on the stairs. I was climbing up the walls and moving round the chairs. I looked out from under the blanket, up at the fireplace, and there was the Pope and John F. Kennedy, and stared me in the face. Suddenly it dawned on me I was getting the DTs when the Child of Prague and Michael Flatley danced across the mantelpiece. Ah, goodbye to the port and brandy, to the vodka and the stag, to the Smedic and the Harpic and the bottle draft and keg. As I sat looking up at the Guinness that I could never figure out how your man stays up on the surfboard after 14 pints of stout. I swore upon the Bible I'd never touch a drop. My heart was palpitating, I was sure it was going to stop. And thinking I was dying, I gave my soul to God to keep, and €10 to St. Anthony to help me find some sleep. I fell into a nightmare, woke up in shock, dreaming there was no duty free in the airport down the knock. Ian Paisley was saying the rosary and Mother Teresa on the pill, and Frank Patterson lowering the brandy, and he's singing Spancel Hill. So I went, oh, goodbye to the port and brandy, to the vodka and the stag, to the Smedic and the Harpic and the bottle draft and keg. As I sat looking up with the Guinness that I could never figure out how your man stayed up on the surfboard after 14 pints of stout. I dreamt of ecstasy in heaven, agony down in hell, boredom in limbo, purgatory as well. Original sins and venial sins and mortal sins be the score, so I tied barbed wire on me underpants, flagellated myself on the floor. I dreamt I was in the confessional box and the bishop, she said to me, any impure thoughts, my child? Oh, bless me, mother. Goodbye to the port and brandy, to the vodka and the stag, to the Smedic and the Harpic and the bottle draft and keg. As I sat looking up at the Guinness that I could never figure out how your man stayed up on the surfboard after 14 pints of stout. Oh, goodbye to the port and brandy, to the vodka and the stag, to the Smedic and the Harpic and the bottle draft. It was in the year of 88 in the lovely month of June. The gadflies were swarming, dogs howling at the moon. With rosary beads and sandwiches for Stuttgart we began. Joshua packed his German phrase book and jump leads for the van. Some of the lads had never been away from home before. It was the first time Whacker put his foot outside of Inchicore. And before we left for Europe, we knew we'd need a plan. We all agreed that Joxer was the man to drive the van. In Germany, the Arabant was like the Long Mile Road. Every make a car and van all carrying the full load. For Transit and Hiaces and a Bedford from Tralee, with the engine overheating from a long haul and duty free. There was fans from Ballyfermot, Ballybuck and Ballymun, on the journey of a lifetime, and the crack was 91. Joxer met a German's daughter on the banks of the River Rhine. He told her she'd be welcome in Ballyfermot any time. As soon as we found Stuttgart, got the wagons in a ring. Sean O got out the banjo, Peter played the mandolin. There was fans there from everywhere, attracted by the sound. At the first flagpole in Europe, Joxer passed the flagon round. The session ended when we'd finished all the stout. The air mattresses inflated and the sleeping bags rolled out. As one by one we fell asleep, well, Joxer had a dream. Dreamt himself and she and Charlton sat down to pick the team. Joxer dreamt they both agreed, and Packy Bonner straight away that Moore and Whelan and McGrath were certainly to play. But tempers they began to rise, and patience weren't in. Jack wanted Cascarino, but Joxer wanted Quinn. The dream turned into a nightmare. Joxer stuck the head Jack, who wanted to bring Johnny Giles and Eamon Dunphy back. Well, the cock crew in the morning, Carew both loud and shrill. Joxer woke up in his sleep and back many miles from Arbor Hill. Next morning, none of the experts gave us the slightest chance. They said the English team would lead us on a merry dance. With their Union Jacks, them English fans, for victory they were set, until Ray Houghton got the ball and stuck it in the net. What happened next is history. It brought tears to many eyes. That day will be the highlight of many people's lives. Joxer climbed right over the top, and the last time he was seen, arm in arm with Jack Charlton, singing revenge for Skibbereen. Now Whacker's back in Inchicore, he's living with his mam. Jack Charlton has been proclaimed an honorary Irishman. But do you remember that German's daughter on the banks of the River Rhine? She showed up in Ballyfermot.